Scan the QR code for your neighborhood forecast, amigos, because there's a lot of weather to cover in the next few days. But your First Alert weather team will be on top of it. We don't want you to miss any updates, so scan the QR code. Our Brittany Hope is out there sporting her awesome jumpsuit at Whittier Narrows, and that is the location of today's FIFA World Cup fan zone. It continues through the weekend, and the weather is going to be warm, 80 degrees for the start of the event. Around 1 p.m., the temperatures are going to be in the 90s, and the 90s continue through the afternoon. It won't be until about 8 p.m. when the temperatures come down to about 81. So let's have a game plan when it comes to that heat safety. If you're headed out there, wear hat, sunglasses, loose light colored clothing, apply and reapply the sunscreen, drink a lot of water, and take breaks in the shade. Now, let's get to the weather for today because it's going to be hot inland. The heat advisory continues, upper 90s, low 100s. So maybe you want to head to the coast. Well, there's going to be a high risk for rip currents. Those are the currents that you can't see. They could drag you out to the sea. So we're going to have waves from 3 to 6 feet along the Southern California coastline. But the temperatures will feel nice. We'll be in the mid 70s for most locations. Just don't forget your sandals because the sand is going to feel hot. Now let's talk about the temperatures for today, because what you're seeing here is a heat risk map. So it shows how the temperatures could impact your health, and the brighter the colors, the higher the risk for heat risk. So today we have a moderate heat risk inland. That's what the orange means, with temperatures in the mid to upper 90s, low 100s. And you notice that minor heat risk at the coast. Now for tomorrow, notice the map looks a little different. We see less orange, more yellow, but still some pockets of orange. So tomorrow the risk for heat risk will remain moderate in a few locations inland, and still very active for our friends in the deserts. And then we get to Saturday, and notice how we have a minor heat risk as the temperatures come down, but we will still have triple digits over in the deserts. Now, the heat advisories expire for most tomorrow evening. For LA and Ventura County, they continue through next Tuesday. And then an extreme heat watch goes into effect starting Tuesday, lasting through Thursday. So it's not so much that the temperatures are going to feel much better over the weekend. They will be lower, but we will continue to see this storyline of hot temperatures continue through next week, and next week looks even hotter. Here's your 7-day forecast, where you notice the numbers come down over the weekend, but the humidity goes up. It's going to make it feel sticky, and the next week it's hot again, around 90 for the Basin and Orange County. The weather for our friends in the valleys and Inland Empire, upper 90s, low 100s tomorrow. Still warm. The heat alerts continue over the weekend. Upper 80s, low 90s, and next week we are in triple digits by the middle of the week. The forecast for the deserts, look at this. 104 for the high desert, 114 for the low desert. That's the reason why an extreme heat warning is in effect there through tomorrow evening. And then finally in the mountains, the temperatures here are close to 90 degrees. This is just unbelievable, I'll tell you, because the normal high is 80, and for our mountain communities, that is warm. Over the weekend, a slight chance for storms because of that humidity, and next week we're back into the 80s. That's your weather, everyone. Not a traffic. What are you looking